Now the second set of process we are going to start at from AR is invoice creations, AR receipt creations, and the GL posting details. So for that, check that order status. Status line status is booked, line status is shipped. So we need to run the workflow background process once the AR invoice run workflow background process from OEM responsibility. It will do it will interface the invoice records, then automatically call auto invoice program invoice details. AR invoice is imported in a business. This is the backend process will happen now, so we can run it in workflow backend process. Workflow backend process. Here line type is order line. Order line. This is deferred status. Yes. Timeout. No. So this interfacing and importing is immediately will happen. So we can check it. We can note down this interface table quickly. So array interface lines are where interface line attribute 1 equal to order number. Three more interface table is there. Select are from array interface sales credits or some array interface distributions or array interface errors. All these are the interface table. You can quickly note it down where interface equal to okay. Whenever we are creating that credit move, by the time distribution table will populate that record. So now standard one is not populated. So just we can submit that program. On checking, the record is there. Interface line attribute. keep on checking. I'm checking. Auto from submitted backend. Yeah. So it's a populated distribution. This is not credit memo. If credit memo is there, the distribution record also populated. Okay. Now data is go away. No errors. So what are the now we can check it in AR invoice table. So are from RA customer TRX or RA customer TRX lines or RA customer TRX line GL distributions all. This is the table is there. Here we know interface line attribute 1. This is the mapping between interface table and order. That is there where customer TRX ID. Customer TRX ID equal to transaction number. Transaction is number is invoice number. Transaction line ID. Three tables populated records, so we can check it in front end. This auto invoice import program details. Three reports: auto invoice execution report. This is the execution, how many invoices invoked, what are the invoices rejected things. Auto invoice execution report, validation report, no errors in this validations. Auto invoice exception report, no exception only. Go to where responsibility. Receivables. Receivables. Transaction. This is the invoice number. Invoice. This is complete status. Ship to address, correct bill to address, sold to address, invoice amount, tax, total amount, line item, location, sales order. This is sales order or sales order. Ship to information. This is tax information. Distributions, GL account, this revenue account, sales credit. You can see, we can check the salesperson. Here one more table is there. Salesperson, RA, cost, TRX, reps, or where sales rep ID equal to primary sales rep ID. So ID and customer transaction ID. Okay, this is sales rep ID. Sales rep table is SF, RTF, RS, sales rep TF, TF, sales rep where sales rep ID, sales rep name is Green Susanna, number is 5102 51022 500. This is sales rep details. So now invoice is successfully created. Then this process invoice created. Next we can transfer into GL. Once invoice is created, in the meanwhile one more table also populated. Let's start from AR payment schedules or table, custom TRX ID, this is a table maintaining the customer balances, amount due remaining, amount due remaining 795.01, original also 795.01. So status is open. So these are the table is populated once the invoice is imported. Then we can check that SLA table. SLA tables. The this GL distribution table, the event ID will be there. This is the SLA event ID. insert from XLE events where event ID equal to. So this is the invoice creations. This is unposted. Next table is select from XLE headers where event ID from XLE times where AE header ID equal to. The next table is from XLE dot XLE transaction entities where transaction number equal to invoice number. Check the table, it's not populated. So this two table is populated before running that. These two tables are populated before running the create accounting program. Create accounting program. So next, once you create a accounting program, once we run the creating account program, it automatically transfer to GL and import the GL and post general. The three activities will happen in backend. So the GL interface table, the data is populated. We can't see it once the immediately. So we can previously we can try to capture that records. So what are GL interface GL tables GL interface where reference 26 equal to event ID. This is a GL sorry ID. Okay, so event ID. You can submit that create accounting program. We can submit here one thing. We can submit the creating account program separately or in this transaction form itself. We can submit it. Create final accounting post to GL. Account has been successfully created for this transaction. Check it. So input program is running. Once input program is started, data is populated here. The status is new. Import, then post. Done. So what are the GL table select? So from GL, GE batches. So start from GL, GE headers. Start from GL, GE underscore lines. You can check it. This header table once the accounting program is completed, A table is populated record. Transfer status is successful, but accounting entry is failed. Lines also is receivable, revenue, tax, and the rounding things. Okay. Now how can we connect it between this XLA to GL? So one table is there. Start from GL import reference. References where E lines. So this is the import reference. Using the import reference, we can connect XLA to GL tables. So GL batch ID is where GE batch ID equal to is the batch ID, is the batch name, is the batch name, is header ID where GE header ID to header ID lines also. Status is unposted. Here also status is unposted. Unposted. The reason is the posting G single ledger. It have that secondary also. This recent instance have secondary ledger also, but the secondary ledger period is not open, so that's why it is not posted. Once posted, the GL balances will make us equal. So these are the SLA table and GL table is impacted. Here is the transaction number. This is invoice number. If you want to see the invoice ID, invoice ID, this is the invoice ID. Source ID, INT iPhone. This is the invoice ID for the transaction. So as of now, this process of AI invoice is created and posted to GL. So next instance we are going to create receipt. You can see that entities, accounting. This is accounting details. Okay. Next one is we can create that receipt. one, we create the receipt. Go to the receipts. We are going to create manual receipt here. We can create that auto log box once the customer is sending the payment to bank. If the bank will send that auto logbox file to e-business through logbox, we can load it here and create the receipt and apply the receipt. Now we are skipping that one. We are creating manual receipt here. Our receipt number, just for reference purpose, I create invoice number, that is receipt. This is invoice number record. What is invoice amount? 790,795.01. So the receipt cleared. Save the receipt. Save the receipt. Now it is in unapplied status. Receipt is saved. It is unapplied status. We can check the receipt tables in backend. Receipt here, cash, receipt all, receipt and the cash receipt table, then table, cash receipt table, then this table amount unapplied, status is unapplied, then table also there. So from here applications are cash receipt ID, cash receipt ID equal to this cash receipt ID amount applied, display date unapplied, application role, select from AR invoice payments all. AR AR cash receipts history all. Okay, receipt history all. for cash receipt ID. So all data is populated in this table, but it is unapplied status. So now we can go and apply that amount. Once applied it, amount applied, GL date, customer number, everything is there. Just to apply. Okay, go and check it. Cash amount. Now it is applied. AP means before that unapplied. Now it is applied. SIP number. Then check it in balancing amount. Amount due balancing is 0. So amount is now applied it. Apply payment schedule ID. So it is applied. History all here. Once amount is applied, we can check it in front end. Amount is applied. So before that unapplied, now it is applied. So everything is done here. We can check it in SLA table. That's are from in the event ID. We can get it from uh, receivable application solve. Yeah, this is the event ID. Start from SLA events where event equal to event ID. The same tables we can copy. We are reusing the table, so we can copy it from previous invoice tables. The transaction number is invoice number. Receipt is unposted. Transaction entity code is a receipt. So this is the customer TRX ID. Customer TRX. This is a sorry, here this is a receipt ID. Cash receipt ID is source ID here. Check it the same event in now header table. So event ID here we can check it. Data is not populated in SLA headers, lines and GL tables. Now we can go and run it, create accounting program. Enter. Once journal import is done, then only GL table will populate the records. GL import. It's running. Okay, new status. Header data is populated. Line also populated. Data is go away. G batch ID, G header ID, batch ID, status is failed, G header ID. Unposted the same issue. The secondary ledger is date is not open, so it is unposted. So revenue, this is the revenue tables. These are the XLA table event, XLA transaction entity, header, lines. Using import reference, we can connect it from XLA to GL. Reference 26 is event ID, J batches, J headers, J lines, then GL balance table will be there. So once the posted is successfully happened, then the GL balance data will be populated. So we can go and check it in. Note down the patch name. So here also single ledger is failed. So just to check that accounting. Just the accounting details. We can go and check it in GL. Okay. The unopened secondary ledger periods. So this is source is receivable, category receipts, period, batch name, source name, amount, how much amount we posted, 79 795.01. Review the journal. This accounting entries hitting. So if we posted, then by the time we need to fix that issue. If this is fixed, then it will be posted successfully. This is the journal entries applied here. We can check the same for invoice batch name. This is receivable sales invoice. There receivables receipt. This is sales invoice here. The same issue. The batch status is unopened. The secondary ledger is not open. Review the journal. This is accounting entries. Okay. So this is the now we have covered from create receipt, then applied the receipt against the year invoice, then we have posted that receipt information here. This is the overall process for order to cash. So here in the collector information will be there. If customer is not paying the amount in on time, by the time collectors from our company, collector will call the customers, they will make us payment is quickly. So this collection is not covered in this one. Then we whenever the customer balances, we can run it aging report or during report, they will run it. From that report they will find the balancing amount for that customers. So this is the overview of these customer things.